I hope this finds you doing well. Recently I was asked why Bonnie, my wonderful wife, and I go to the Tri-City Senior Center. And the reason for it slowly crept up on us: Bonnie's dementia. It had been coming on for about 10 years, but I didn't truly recognize it until the last few years. Bonnie was a very, very good real estate agent, a $1 million producer as a matter of fact. Now, real estate is a tough business, and as time went by, some of the disagreeable parts were becoming more and more annoying to her. I owned a computer repair business and did internet marketing as well. When I recognized our problem and began to pick up disturbing signals, I decided to close down the computer business and do internet marketing from my home office, because Bonnie needed to have me close by, and that need was increasing. The major signal received was Bonnie becoming super inactive. She was spending progressively more time just sitting on the front porch. The porch was a major attraction to us when we bought the home, but it really isn't all that good. Her few other interests were weeding a small flower garden that never really got done, and taking the same 2 or 3 block walk several times a day. Something had to be done to spark some interest, any interest for her. I started digging and searching for senior activities and discovered the senior center at Tri-City Leisure Center. They offered group activities, a senior exercise class, and more. The exercise activity is called Senior Size. That's a mild form of aerobics designed for the over 60 crowd, and it uses a chair, elastic bands for resistance training, and light hand weights. The Senior Size class convinced me that we needed to join. All of my research on dementia said what is good for the heart is good for the brain. Other senior center activities include programs led by members and service providers, a good place to hang out and socialize, and a lunch providing mealtime camaraderie served Monday through Friday. And that's part of the Meals on Wheels program. Just as with the home-delivered Meals on Wheels, there is a suggested donation, but no one really keeps a record of who pays what. A free or low-cost meal for someone struggling financially or in poor health is really important and a priority. We have lunch about twice a week. The socialization and comradeship during lunch and coffee hour are priceless. Joining the Senior Center requires a confidential interview. They need to know if you're self-sufficient and not in need of an adult daycare center. They'll ask who your primary care physician is and what medications you take, and if you need transportation. Bus transportation is available if needed. So you see, we joined the Tri-City Senior Center because I needed to get Bonnie off the front porch, and it's certainly done that. She really enjoys everyone in the group and spends time with all of them during the 3 or 4 mornings a week that we go. She gets more than exercise out of Senior Size. Most people can follow the class leader without thought, but it takes some sorting things out for Bonnie to do the same. Bonnie's not the only one getting good returns for time invested in Tri-City Senior Center. I have found a captive audience, and as long as I make them laugh occasionally, they don't know they're captive. I've started by reading a few of my published humor short stories to them, and that became a monthly program on word fun. And that's where we explore word origins, puzzles, and even puns. They don't know it, but I get more out of doing those things for them than they get from me. They may get a good laugh listening to me, but I'm learning how to tell old folk stories and jokes. And when I get old, I'll be ready.